Wow. Today has been a day. I did some videos, I did some posts, I did like a wide variety of things, and I ended it taking care of the recycling, getting the last of it turned in. Well, the last of what made sense. There's a lot more glass, and I'm just not sure I'm going to deal with it. And instead, I'm going to focus in on other items, like really focus in on clearing out my stuff. I just read a book, a little excerpt, and I'm just like really that much more like I need to start clearing my stuff out. How this came about is that I remember losing my two husbands and having stuff left over. My first husband, before he passed, he said, "Don't go through my stuff with that until I get back." Well, he never made it back. And it took me a long time. I did finally get through his stuff, but it was very emotional. And then my second husband, he said, "Do as you will. You'll know what to do, and I know that you'll do the right thing." I'm still dealing with this stuff to this day, but his mom has been very helpful. But it really has made me wide awake and aware that I don't want to have a lot of stuff for people to have to deal with. And I want to make a difference in the process. And the only way that I can see doing both is by clearing out, getting some stuff done, and sharing the process and getting a profitable business going that can be passed on. I mean, wouldn't that be so cool to develop something so amazing that I can just say here and pass it on? Say here and enjoy. I mean, seriously, that would be so cool. Not enough like that happens. Being able to help others is huge. Being able to pass on a legacy, even better. And I think it'd be really awesome, to be honest. And it the more I think about it, it's like, seems like the right thing to do. Having everything all set up and ready to go. Having things in a orderly fashion, which I did some video work earlier and some posts on, I think, Facebook and Instagram, I think. Anyhow, they were saying to get monetized and all this stuff. Well, there's some things in there that I'm not sure I want to do to be monetized. Yeah. Part of it is where you put in your information and you get certified, you get a badge, and then everybody who connects with you, all of their information gets shared. And it's like, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. No, no. I'm sorry. I draw a line there. I would rather do videos on my own time, on my own setting, without having everybody's information being passed on to the people that may, you know, no. For me personally, I don't care. But to be sharing everything, everybody, excuse me, Where does privacy and personal protection come in? No. Back in the day, there was a little thing called an address label. Back in the day, there was a little thing called mailman. And everything was what's referred to now as snail mail. I'd much rather do it that way. And person to person sharing. Oh, yeah. Much prefer that. And I think it was yesterday. Yesterday afternoon, we saw something that made us, a girlfriend and I were walking our dogs, and it made me go into wellness check mode because her dog was roaming free, but she was nowhere to be found. So the friend went one way and I went through the other. And what I mean is, she went down in the garden area, and I went up through her house because it was wide open. I mean, it was just like, we did find her, but and in good health, doing good. But I saw something that just really reminded me of how really down to earth this lady is. Down to, being real. Rotary phone and trunk. I was like, oh my gosh, I absolutely love this. By the way, she shouldn't have a cell phone. I don't even know if she has the internet. She has a rotary phone. And I just was like, oh my gosh, this is so cute. I love it. Today's day and age, if you have a rotary phone, you're almost in trouble. You have to talk to somebody, or you do to, because of all the automated, it becomes nearly impossible. And one of these days, these cell phones are going to be knocked out of service. One of these days, this internet service is going to be kibosh. One of these days, you ain't going to be able to access any of these videos in any way, shape, or form. Freak out. One of these days, you might not be able to access these things. I don't know when. I just know that something tells me that it's going to be where you'll be able to access it sometimes, and other times you won't be able to access it at all. I don't know when, but so right now I'm working on the business part. I've been selling pieces little by little, the jewelry pieces. But I told my niece something today, and her eyes just got I'm an audacious goal. I mean, just like goal. $750,000 in 30 days. Yeah. By the way, we are at the almost 60-day mark of the 90 days. I told her, gonna need some help to get this done. Because it's audacious. She said, are you crazy? I said, I know, isn't it? That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm selling it. I said, I've got enough stuff here. I've got enough stuff here to get it going. Why not? Let's go for it. Let's go crazy. Let's share it. And she's like, are you serious? I said, nevermore. Because our stories to share are so precious in and of themselves and so audacious. So I'm going to be super busy in the next couple of days getting things going. But I had to share that crazy audacious goal, the wonderful setup for today, the surprise rotary phone, and the fact that I did get some posts done this morning, and I'm not going to follow up with the meta challenge because I'm not going to sacrifice privacy over productivity. Until next time.